Look at this, right? These trees are fucking awesome in here. You see, whenever you can appreciate how things are unique, and that not everything's the fucking same like most people think. Whenever I see the criticism that somebody has for somebody else out there, I see a performer, and this person's phenomenal, unique, doing something different, and I just see how they perform what it is that they were supposed to do. I don't have criticisms. Other people out there judge and criticize. You see someone out there who runs differently on the sports field, and somebody will laugh at that. We're the fucker on the sidelines watching it, and you're willing to say something like that. That makes you seem very undervaluable. It makes you seem like you shouldn't be there. Again, I just said how it's real. Most people ask for my opinion, and I give it to them. It's never positive. If it was positive, it's because you did do it right. You were effective. Whenever I'm speaking to myself, again, I talk about being strictest of standards. The reason you see me being aggressive with myself and going hard on myself, saying that isn't fucking acceptable in any stretch of the means, because as I do that, I've been able to make myself better at what I do, better at becoming what it is I need to be, because I'm not focused on everybody else. I share messages. I share things that I've learned. I've shared ways that you can improve your life. But if you don't pick out first to work on yourself and make yourself as great as you can be guaranteed that your life is never going to be what you wanted, and no matter how much impact you have in the outside world, it's never going to be enough. So what I want you to understand is as you become unique, as you find your own vibe, because most people want to jump on somebody else's vibe. They want to feel like, oh, I want to feel like that superstar, so I'll try and do what they do. And then as you learn, as you go on in life, those people are lost. Those guys never get it. They just look like it. I've been able to live my life in a way that I say, I'm doing what I want because of this. As you do that, as you say you're doing what you want, you're going for what it is that you know you need to do. As you step up for what it is you need to step up for, the results you get are of your own standard, your own vibe. Be that individual. You're going to realize everybody has a different vibe. Everybody has something unique that they can bring to the table. Every single beautiful woman out there doesn't go by somebody else's standard of beauty. They go by what they notice is great for them, how they want to feel. Everybody appreciates that. We always see someone out there who's unique to their own abilities, their own strength. That makes you able to appreciate. And more importantly, as we see people out there that do that, that inspires the next person. I would never have been inspired unless I saw somebody do something that was different, that was challenging. And we find things, we see that we need to improve, we need to make a difference. If I never found my flaws, if I never saw things I did wrong, if I never had a criticism on myself, then I could never actually make myself any different. Find your own vibe, keep improving yourself. It can be any word that you want to use for yourself. I like the word vibe, because I can go by a vibe of someone. There's a reason why there's people out there that I will travel many miles to meet, and there's other people out there that live right beside me I will never speak to. I don't like the way you do things. Something about you just strikes me as somebody who's not going to bring out the best in people. Traveling hundreds of miles to meet someone who's actually going to teach me how to make my life better. I'm going to fucking hunt you down and find you. And that's the same for somebody who comes to me and says, I want to make a difference. Whenever I see somebody who genuinely wants to make a difference, or somebody that may not be in the best headspace, but they are someone who's a future athlete, a future champion, I'll train that fucker. I will make that fucker number one. And most importantly, as you can see who's doing what right, who's doing something wrong, as you can see the potential in someone else, the lifestyle you create, the person you become, and the results that you get is far different, far more unique, far rougher initially. It's that you're creating a sculpture and it just looks like all chippings and things that are broken and things that have fallen off. But as you start to get further in life and you start to finish it and you keep bettering what it is that you do, you create something that's great. It's a person that had the family that was fucked up. They decided to better themselves. They then come back and they say to the wife, I'm sorry, I've been fucking up. I didn't realize, I didn't notice you, I didn't appreciate you anymore. They say to the kids, the man says to his kids, I want you to be great. I know that I complained or whatever. I see that you want to do that. I want to help you. I want to fuel you in that. Are you willing to go all out in that? If you are, let's roll. That's somebody who noticed they can make a difference. Find your own vibe. Stay with your own vibe. Don't ever change for nobody. The hundreds of people out there that are in that building that you're in right now, or the city that you live in right now, that drive around, walk around, they're at the restaurant, you see them looking over, and they're not all themselves. That's boredom. It's lost. That if you can realize that, you can see that, the more you're going to want to work on yourself, and the more you're going to find the right people, and the bigger difference you're going to make in this life.